Inflation destroys savings, impedes planning, and discourages investment. That means less productivity and a lower standard of living. But let's get into it on the Derek O'Shea Show. Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show, where we discuss culture, news, politics, and more. Sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to tell your friends and family about the revolution. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day and hang out with me. If you don't mind sharing this with all your friends and family, let them know about the Derek O'Shea Show. Run up to their face, punch them right in the face, and tell them you need to be watching the Derek O'Shea Show. He's different. That boy, different. This news just came in, and it came in hot. Congrats. Joe Biden, you did it. Kamala Harris, you did it. The Biden administration is making gains like never before. Producer prices skyrocketed to nearly 10% in December. Biggest gain ever on record. That's an extra 0.2% in December, which we've all felt in our wallets. The only people that aren't feeling the inflation, which came out on Wednesday, yesterday, 7% in December 2021, the highest rate in roughly 40 years. The only people that don't care or are not acknowledging that there is inflation and it's a real issue are rich people. People that, have their shoppers go get their groceries for them, that aren't checking the price, aren't like me, that every dollar has a name and every name has a place. What? I budget very strictly to the point where I know the price of my groceries every week, and I don't go out to eat barely ever because it's a freaking waste of money when I'm a fantastic cook. But this just came out. So producer prices skyrocketed 10%. That's a 0.2% increase in December alone. And I don't know about you, but I have been going to my grocery store and it's not as full as it used to be, whether it's down to labor shortages in my area due to mandates of any kind, right, YouTube, or it's just people not showing up to work or getting a different job, or maybe they don't want to work in a grocery store. I don't know. Or, the trucker situation, what's going on with that. There is a major thing happening in our grocery stores right now, and the media and journalism has decided to shut their blind eye to it and act like it's not a problem for you and me, when in reality, you and me feel it every day. And again, if you aren't noticing it, it's because you're so rich, you don't know. Or maybe you're like a lot of my people in my generation who don't know how to balance a checkbook or a savings account or a checking account. They don't know what it's like to look at a statement and just pay for it, or how much did you spend on your groceries last week, or how much did you spend on restaurants last week? Did you know you have a Netflix charge every week that you don't ever watch their subscription? There's a weird thing in my generation that we didn't learn how to use money properly because, credit cards where you can just buy things or put things on layaway and say, you know what, I'll pay for that later because I need it now. And we've acted that way ever since. That's why you see things like inflation fly higher than ever, where, we had more money printed in 2021, 40% of money in circulation currently was printed in 2021, and people pretend like that's not a big deal. You know what? I'm an expert. I'm a different person. I've learned differently that, when you actually print money and put it in circulation, which devalues the money in any logical mindset, it's actually good for the economy. Only people that say that are elitists or people that have lots of money. So, as always, the inflation is a tax on the poor. Because who gets hit the hardest? Yeah, the poor might get a 5% raise, but when you're paying 10% more for groceries, you lose in the end always. There's a weird thing in our culture today where we don't even want to talk about money because it cripples people. They're just like, I don't even I don't want to discuss my finances yet. I don't want to even look at my bank statement. I don't want to look at my credit card statement. Don't be like the government. Look up your financials. Find out how much it is. Find out how much you're spending on things, because you might be surprised how much money you can save. And maybe that 1-bedroom apartment can turn into a 2-bedroom apartment that could turn into a condo that can later turn into a house, or maybe some property, or maybe you're owning property and you're renting it out. My generation needs to get a grip on the financials, and especially in government, as they overspend. And we just spent, what did we just spend? Like $400 million to Afghanistan for the humanitarian reasons. That money is just going to the Taliban. Let's just be real. And these are people that we need to trust with our money. You and I, and the way the government handles our taxes is unreal. And the answer for them is always, we need more. And if we're not going to get more from you, we're just going to print more money. Ergo, we'll get it from you either way. Yeah, you had $10,000 in your savings account, but that $10,000 is now worth $8,000. It's a little unreal what's going on. Here's some of the prices now that have gone up within the last year. Gas is up 49.6%. Used vehicles, gas is up 49.6%. Again, I still have friends that are like, I feel like it's up a little bit. It's up almost 50%. And it's on purpose. Let's not pretend. Let's not beat around the bush. Gas is going up higher and higher and higher because this administration and people about this administration want green energy. And they don't care that it's crippling your wallet. Because like Pete Buttigieg says, just go out and buy an electric vehicle. What's your problem, bro? It'll be better for you in the long run anyways. Well, maybe some of us can't afford an electric vehicle. I don't know, because our groceries are 10% higher than they were before. Or maybe we just don't want one. Used vehicles are up 37.3%. That's right. That $2,000 Civic you bought from the 90s is now up majorly. Maybe a time to cash in now. Will the used vehicles continue to go up? Hotels are up 26.6%. 27.6. I don't do a lot of traveling, so it doesn't affect me, but maybe it affects you, and you should know that. Furniture and bedding is up 13.8%. Meat, poultry, and fish are up 12.6%, and I've definitely felt that. But again, this is part of the agenda where meat, poultry, and fish continue to go up because they want us eating bugs and vegetables. Vegan, it's better for you. Have some goo. New vehicles are up 11.8%. If you can actually find a vehicle to be made or be bought, good luck. Eggs are 11.1%, and I feel that because I crush 4 eggs every day. I don't know what your egg intake is, but it should go up. Domestic services are up 9.4%. Stationery is 9%. Jewelry, which I'm a huge proponent of. I'm a big jewelry guy. I have my pinky ring, and I got my stinking leg. Major appliances are 8.4%. Margarine, why is this on the list? Who buys margarine? Buy butter. Electricity is up 6.3%, which we've all felt, especially during this winter season as we're getting kicked off in winter. And apparel is up 5.8%. But don't worry, that slave labor you buy your apparel from is doing just fine. Don't be like the government. Don't be like politicians and just expect your life to be bailed out. We have an entire generation of people in my generation who are counting on the government to bail out their college decision. That gender studies, that theater degree you have now that is completely useless in life, that you spent $80,000, $40,000 on college for, that's your fault. Have some responsibility in your life. Take ownership of your finances. I don't care how old you are. Take ownership of your finances and find out what you can save, what you can put away. Maybe invest in precious metals right now. Maybe you want to get into crypto. Find ways to diversify. And look, majority of my viewers are younger, so you need to balance a checkbook. Learn how much you spend on groceries a week. Learn how much you spend going out to a week. And maybe you can have nicer groceries because you go out less. I don't know. But don't be like the government. Fix your bank account. but also monitor them and hold them accountable for things you're paying for, because nothing, and I mean nothing, you can hold a politician accountable more than what your money is doing and what your money is worth today as it was last year. Because if you and I both know our money is worth less. Worth less? Worth less. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I have a bunch of more new segments coming out, so look out for that. But this is the first one. Cheers, mother sucker.